What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Come on in. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. What's up, Sparks? How you doing, girl? Hey, Lang. Hey, Tangela. What's good with it? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yeah. My Queen Retta's in the building. What's good with it, girl? Yeah, yeah. Hey, Kimberly. My brother TTTV in the building. What's good with it? Shay Joy is in the building. How you doing, girl? So all my supporters, how y'all doing? Hey, K Brown. Hello, everybody. Hey, Retta, what's good with it? Yeah, I've been MIA. I've been trying to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Renita, how you doing, girl? Yeah, I've been trying to stay out the way. That Amber in the building. What's going on, Amber? Hey, Queen. Hey, Spicy Brown. Yes, indeed, y'all. I've been trying to stay out the way. Um, I've been trying to see if the saga die, see if people will move on, see if we can't find some healing. So I ain't been trying to add to the drama. You feel? Shout out to Miss White and I'm Chosen on their new channel. It's still posted on my community wall, y'all. So please go subscribe to Chat Two. Um, a new platform with just new content. You know what I'm saying? Different content coming. Shout out to Real Talk with D Brown. I want y'all to go subscribe. She's almost at 2K. I don't know if she hit it yet, but I want y'all to help her get there. Um, yes. Slow grind is sometimes the best grind. You feel me? Slow grind is the best grind. I'm on a slow grind. Hello, everybody. Hey, Joski, how you doing, girl? Yeah, we on the slow grind, but it's okay. It's okay. We gonna get through it. We're about to build these platforms, and make it happen. But yeah, we are here. Saga Part Two. Saga Part Two is going on. What's going on, Lachelle? How you doing, girl? Hey, Danielle. Saga Part Two is popping right now, y'all. Should DHam get involved in Saga Part Two? Y'all let me know if y'all want me involved in the Part Two of this saga. What's going on, King William? Man, listen. It something going on with it. What's going on, Bridget? How y'all doing? I see my boy Kevin went live today. He's still clearing things up with his name. I'm like, wow. You know, I just wish people would leave him alone. But you know how it go. You know how it go. Hey T, what's good with it? How you doing, sweetie? Yeah, you know how it go. You know, that brother's still trying to clear his name. This is it. I mean, you just can't make this up, man. I'm that somebody. How you doing, sweetie? You can't make this up. People use this social media as a weapon. Hey, Lasanda. Hey, Latoya. What's going on? Yeah, people using this social media as a weapon, man. You know. You gotta always clear something up and defend your name and all of this, man. People need to stop. It's not right. It's not right. Saga Part 2, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Hey, Chatty Cathy. Hey, my queen. What's good with it? Hey, God speaks through me. Hey, I'm chosen. How y'all doing? Good morning, gorgeous. How you doing, sweetie? Yes, indeed. Saga Part 2 is going on, y'all. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that there's a Saga Part 2. Now, let me let me figure this out. What is the Saga Part 2 about? And I think it has a lot to do with uh forgiving and moving on, right? And and rightfully so. Let me say this: all those that feel a way about Amore, I feel like y'all have y'all rights to feel how you feel. I really do. I'm not even gonna condemn that because it's hard to phantom that she apologized. It's hard to phantom that we're no longer fighting her, and um and she did go low. I mean, she went low. I mean, I wasn't. I felt like, yo, until I get an apology, I can't. You know what I mean? Y'all wasn't gonna see DHam. But when she apologized, man, the day the apologies was happening, I was actually live that day. I was live, and I didn't know um, that she was going to do a live like that. I had no idea. But I did hear that people were going up and making peace. And I got a call while I was live. Said, DHam, you may want to do the same thing. Let's just get this over with because this is what we fought for. We fought for this saga to come to an end. That's what we fought for. That's what I fought for. That's what I was assigned to. And that's why it's easy for me to move on and forgive whatever's been going on because I didn't get involved um, because it was just something good to do because I was on YouTube. But I literally got involved because I stood up for a man that was getting drugged by a bunch of women. And when it came to a stop, I removed my feelings, my personal feelings out the way, and I allowed those women to get closure and peace within themselves from doing all of this dragging. That's what I wanted to see. Ultimately, regardless of if my home got doxxed, regardless if my family got drugged, that was what I signed up for. I signed up to get in the trenches because I stood up for somebody. And let me say this, y'all. Hey, Luke Pop, baby, what's going on, Queen? You know the real Luke Pop is in the building. You know what it is. Your channel is doing very well, girl. Keep going. Keep going. I love what I'm seeing. And I love your background, everything, Luke Pop. I love everything that you're doing with your platform. Um, hey, Kimberly. But yeah, so I did not get in the saga, man, to get too close to the people I was fighting for. I didn't get in the saga to become their besties or anything like that. I wanted to stand up for a man, and that means not just for the truth. That meant my stance in this saga means I'm standing up for men all over the world that will find themselves in a situation in a toxic relationship that went left, and then somebody's using social media to uh, revenge their feelings and how they felt in a moment. So they're using their power with women to get back at a man. So I felt like, let me stand up for this brother. I didn't like how it was going. I didn't like fake false allegations. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't like none of that. So I stood up for a brother. Now, within me standing up, hey, child of God, within me standing up for this brother, hey, Queen, in me standing up for this brother, I put my whole life on the line. I put my family at risk. I put my character at risk. I came out of character several times. I became like, if you didn't know me, you'd be like, why are you stooping this low? You know what I'm saying? Why are you going in a low place like this when you don't operate in that type of a place of that type of space? I don't operate in the low vibration. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm in low vibration, and I realized that the cause was bigger than my reputation at the time. I felt like the cause was bigger than my reputation. I don't even care no more. I'm fighting for a brother, right? That's in my mind. Now, within doing this, me fighting for this man, I realized that part of that was protecting the women that was fighting for him too. I felt like I had to protect these sisters to the best of my abilities and become their big brother, their little brother, their cousin, their uncle, whoever I could be. I found myself fighting for this man. And not only that, but when I realized that the siblings were being drugged, I found myself fighting for the family. And that's facts. Now, when I first got into the saga, I did not have any personal issues with any content creator. I didn't have any personal issues with anybody who subscribed to anybody's platform. I didn't have any personal issues. But within my involvement of me getting in the saga, I had to pay close attention to how things were being played out. And I got caught up in the saga. You feel me? The saga is almost like it take over your whole persona. So I got caught up in the saga. Now I had a couple of women that stood up and said, DHam, don't do this, don't do that. And I took that as a sign of God. God sending me protected angels, which is in Miss D and Miss White. Now I'm a whole Negro. I'm a whole man in a well-dominated place by a female, right? The women is dominating this saga, even though I'm standing up for a man. So I realized that these two women have my best interests at heart, and it would be wise for me to listen, because I don't want to get caught out here looking, in female business. You feel me? I don't want to be in female business. This is the Chronicle of DHam. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying in the saga. This is me in the saga. Now I'm trying to figure this out. So, that's why it's easy for me, y'all, to not turn on folks. That's why. Because I never had a personal issue. if you if you if you fighting for what you believe is right, you don't have to get personally invested to the point where you ready to go slap somebody across their head, you know what I'm saying, unalive somebody. You don't have to take it that far unless it comes to your doorstep. And I always said, the YouTube is one thing, but if it come to my doorstep, that's a whole nother, we on a whole nother time. You feel me? That's a whole different type of time. I'm not about to play those type of real life games with you. You feel me? I'm not doing that. So, but I know how to log off of YouTube. I know how to go home and deal with personal, my real life, reality. Even though my cause is to say, hey, I don't like a brother being in a relationship, and because it did not go the way that neither party wanted it to go, that he now should be labeled an abuser or getting drugged for no damn reason. So basically, I felt like the brother was getting drugged for no damn reason. Now, do that mean he my cup of tea? He may not be my cup of tea. Yeah, I'm not approving everything the man do. I'm not trying to figure out what color drawers he wearing. You feel me? I'm not trying to go home and snuggle up with no other nigga. You feel me? I ain't not trying to do all that. I know we as human beings, we're not perfect. And we're hella flawed. And that's a fact. You follow anybody home, you're gonna find all the flaws you need. You understand me? Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody got it all together. I'm not trying to figure out, I really don't even like to sit there and watch nobody eat. And he like to go live and while eating. I'm not there to see that. Now, I'm not taking nothing away from you because the people like to see that, and you know you're a content creator, then do what you do. Charge that to the game. But I'm not about to sit there and watch you eat. And this, that, and no, I stood up for the dragon. You understand me? So that lets you know DHam was never fanned out. I ain't never been fanned out by nobody. You understand me? And so then we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna play those type of games. You understand? I stood up for a man I felt was wrongfully being accused. So that lets you know. Now, Kim, I'm gonna post that because I gotta come back to that because I'm not through talking. I'm gonna pin your comment. But that lets you know that I didn't have a problem with the ex-wife either. I don't care about the ex-wife like that to be all worried about what she's doing and saying. Hold on. When Amora can speak up and speak out and admit Bree lied on Robert, I don't want to hear nothing she got to say till then. She's still trying to protect Bree. I don't trust her at all in that, and that's okay, Kimberly. I'm gonna address your comment. I'm gonna address it. I'm gonna address that comment. Um, you have every right to feel that way, Kimberly. Um, you have every right to feel that way. The problem in your statement. And let me just. There's one error in there. There's one error in there. Amora, and this is DHam's. This is my thoughts. This ain't. I haven't spoken to Amora to figure out her thoughts. I haven't spoken to her, but I remember her coming into the SAGA. Can I speak from my opinion, Miss Kimberly? Because I think you're 100% correct. That's what you want to hear, and you standing on business. So you have every right to feel that way, and I'm not gonna take your right away from you because she may do it. She may do it. That's what I thought was gonna happen anyway with the Brehis going at war with each other. You know what I'm saying? But I think they have too much on each other that neither one is going to open up that can unless it's absolutely necessary. But let me say this. Yeah, Kimberly, you good. I'm not. Listen, girl. I fought for you, and I fought for you to have that same opinion because until she apologized to me, I was. It was up and stuck over here. You understand what I'm saying? And that's a fact. So I'm not taking what you saying away from you. But let me give you what I believe. I see. I saw Amora when she came on Jaffe Live for that first time. Amora seems to me that she had spoken to the ex-wife, and she had every receipt The ex-wife forwarded her all of this information. It seemed like Amora, if I didn't know who Amora was, I would have thought she was Robert Hampton's wife at the time. She was speaking as if she was in the house, which means that she was given all kind of information to go after this man. She had everything she needed for war. She had everything she needed for battle. That's the part we need to figure out. Hey, Vibe with Shine. Hey, Queen. Hey, Nina Boo. How you doing, girl? That's the part we would probably never understand. How did she get all of this information in the beginning? From the giddy up, from the jump off. You feel me? She had it. You go back to that live when she cammed up for Jaffe, and then she turned the camera off and she began to speak very eloquently, may I add, as if she had the golden goose on this brother. And she said, I dare him to take this to court. I dare him to do this. I dare him to take out charges. I dare him. She was speaking from a place of knowledge that she had mad information. Matter of fact, Amor was speaking like she knew Robert was running all kind of fake pages. Like, where do you find somebody who come out of nowhere and have all of this information on a man? Unless the wife coached her, gave her side, and only her side, and Mora felt like this woman was getting bullied. Why do you think she thought that this woman was getting bullied? She thought she was getting bullied because that's what Brianna told her. I'm getting bullied. They bullying me. Even Brianna done went on different news stations to talk about cyberbullying when she was the biggest bully of them all. So she done went as far as recruiting people to fight for her based on her pain and based on her opinion on what was happening to her. So Amora never came on here to figure out Robert's side. She didn't do that. She stood up for a woman she thought was getting bullied. Now, I could be wrong. But I was there when the girl showed up. I could be 100% wrong. Okay, Kimberly, so we're on the same page. So if you go back to when Amora first showed up, she was giving somebody else's story and she ran with it. Now it would be a beautiful day if she came clean and just told it all like, yo, I'm not sure what I believe. I'm not sure if I believe Brianna, but I know that she told me these things and I believed her. Have we ever just ran off of what somebody told us and we just believe them? She's a victim to that. And I'm not saying she's a victim, but I'm just saying she's a product of running off of what somebody told them. At face value, she believed it. I'm not giving her any passes. I'm telling you this is how it played out in my view. This woman was running with a side of the story that she thought was true. That was never true to us. It was never true to us. So what she may admit and what she may not admit, I hope she come clean. I'm with you, Kimberly, and tell it all. But oftentimes, when people have went as low as they went, you got to think that Beehive group was committing all kind of crimes. It's a lot of things being held over each other's head. There's a lot of recordings that's being held against each other. They're not at liberty. I'm just going to tell you, they're not at liberty to go out and start outing one another because they're all going to look crazy about what they have played a part in. You understand what I'm saying? There was some stuff going on that we probably would never know unless they come clean and tell it all. So I hope I helped you with that, Kimberly. We don't know. Hey, Lakeisha, see, and this is why this is a saga part 2. This is why it's a saga part 2, because we want to tell our story. We want people to really start throwing people under the bus for real, for real. And I don't know if we're gonna get that. I'm just telling you. I'm not telling you I don't want to hear it. I did want to know. I would like to hear. I would definitely like to know exactly what Kimberly said. Come clean, tell it all, let us know what all happened. Not just that Bree was a liar, but tell everything. Shame the devil. I would love to get Amora to do that. But there is something holding her back from doing it. There's something. Because you heard her. We all heard her more. She said, if I start to touch, if I start to go in on this YouTube, she gonna blow the whole internet up. And that right there is enough for me to say she knows some stuff wasn't right. Now, and she gonna tell me she gonna appease DHam? I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But Amora got inside information on that woman over there. So what they decided to do was walk away. She wanted to do her level best on making amends with the true side. And I feel like she, to whatever degree that was, how genuine it could be, how disingenuous it was a lot to me to say. In the beginning, I felt the same way. Hold on, Kimberly. You got a lot of questions now. I'm gonna pin that comment. I don't know what I was just saying, but I was saying something. Hold on. Let me read Kimberly's comment. Why should people have to buy a membership for some tea? Hell, as much as she put everybody through, make me think it's okay. Make me think it's about a money move. Okay, absolutely, Kimberly, it is a money move. You know why? You know why the tea gonna be a money move? And this is, you ain't got to think about it. You can know it. Just like every last woman who get with a R. Kelly and talking about I'm writing a book. It's always a money move. It's always a money move. They get with somebody and they want to do a tell-all. It's a money move. Now, if this woman knows some stuff, she'd be crazy to just give it out for free. I mean, she may be crazy. I mean, I might as well get what I'm gonna get out of this. I got played. I feel like I got played, and yada yada yada. Why not? Why not get some money now? Now, when you add the money, she gotta know that people like Kimberly ain't gonna believe it, because now money is involved. Me, DHam, I'm with you. I mean, I'm gonna be looking at everything from a side eye view. But if they got receipts and they can make it make sense, then I'm gonna believe the receipts, and that's a fact. That's a fact. But you know how many people out here on money moves? Don't you think that girl Casey made a money move against Diddy? Didn't she make a money move? She made a money move so clean. I mean, she got away with clean money move, a clean one. She waited till she in a whole nother marriage and came back, double back, triple back, to come and get that daggone money bag. You feel me? She came out of nowhere. Statute of limitations must be coming up to an end. She came out of nowhere with her lawsuit and got paid. This is what we're saying. People do these things. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you, Kimberly. You don't trust her more. You looking at everything she do as a money mover. And I feel you. But that don't, like, at the end of the day, we cannot continue to stay in a low place because somebody else don't want to elevate to your level of elevation. You understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Kimberly. I think you speaking mad facts now. Now I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not getting that close. Now, if you understand, DHam don't get that close. I don't get that close to figure out what's going on with folk like that. So I'm with you though. I mean, she may not be genuine. Um, Kimberly's in rare form over here. Kimberly in rare form. But needless to say, I got in the saga to see this come to an end. Now you gotta understand that Robert is doing fine right now. Robert is okay. While we're still arguing amongst each other, that brother doing skits, he living life. You feel me? He driving cars off the lot like this brother living all right. Okay, too much grace. I'm with you, Kimberly, but that's the problem. Kimberly, you can judge it how you feel because you feel like, I don't know how long you've been involved in the saga, Kimberly, but you've probably been in this saga and you've probably seen a lot that the more has done to a lot of people on this side, and you're just not willing to let it go. And you feel like, yo, she did too much. And we can all agree that she did way too much. But you gotta now, you gotta now let people move on the way people move on too. You can't now if you ain't gonna forgive her, you don't wanna rock with her, you ain't got to. But you got to let people move on too. Because some people said forget it. You know what I mean? Forget what was done, forget what had happened, and they moved on. Okay. So you've seen a lot, Kimberly. So you probably have every right to feel the way you feel. And I think a lot of the content creators that really feel like, yo, why, what are we doing? As a group, as a whole, questioning everything. Because you like, yo, I don't care if a Negro apologize. I don't care if a mother ever apologize. But we ain't got to be kumbaya like that. And you have every right to feel that way. You understand me? You have every right to feel that way. Now, me personally, what's going on, Mr. Troy? You in the building? Me personally, I've got in this thing more looking at it from a spiritual place. I never was really at it on natural because people ain't gonna ever. I can never have an expectation on another human being, not me, because I will get disappointed every time. They're gonna let me down every time. Even people on our side will let me down. So I'm not holding nobody to no certain expectation that they got to live up for me to be okay. So I got in this thing looking at it from a spiritual sense, and I've seen the spirit more than I've seen the human beings acting the way they've been acting. I was looking at the demonic spirit that was in operation in this saga, and I came in just for that spirit. Now, people did the most. Yeah, exactly, Kimberly. You have every right, baby girl. I see where you at. You letting it all out right here on DHam Live, and I appreciate you. I wish I want on the move right now because I'm in my studio. We can really have a good dialogue. But at the end of the day, we got to you got to move on. And since the saga's over, people are moving the way they want to move. Now, now, basically, we creating another part of the saga because if Amor if Amor don't apologize, what more? Now let me just give it to you. If Amor don't come clean about her whole involvement with Brianna ever again in life, if she just went and moved on and said, "Hey, I apologize. I'm stopped talking about Brianna. I'm stopped talking about Robert. I'm not dragging no more the Truth fans, no Team the Truth. I'm moving on with content." If she decides to do that, and we're 2-3 years removed, and she has not went back on her word, she just didn't give you what you wanted to hear. So what does that then do for you? Because it doesn't mean if we all stop effing with her, it don't mean that she gonna come clean because there ain't nobody on this side effing with her. That just ain't how life works. She has to really find herself in a situation where she's gonna finally tell it all. Now let me say this. When Amor got upset with Brianna, I felt like, although I felt like, yo, why did she wait until she felt like Brianna hurt her feelings to finally come clean and say, I'm done with the saga, right? I felt at that moment, I still was on the fence. I'm still with Kimberly on that point. Because I'm like, yo, okay, your feelings got hurt. Now here you come and say you done. So I was questioning that. Why was it until you felt like Brianna told you to F off and she can argue with her nigga if she wants to? This is what she said. So at this point, Kimberly, I'm answering your questions now. I was just giving my. I don't know who's speaking on Bree. Kimberly, you going ham? Hold on now, y'all. Hey, I'm gonna have to read these chats. Y'all going in. T now. T going in. Hold on, y'all. Y'all going in. These chats ain't stopping. Hold on. Kim said, had Bree not gotten hurt, she would still be going right. That's my point, right? That's my point. That's what I was questioning, Kim. Okay, that's what I was questioning. But when the apology started to happen, first of all, let me back up because y'all typing faster than I can talk. When when Brianna and Latoya first did their apology, I got a call, said, DHam, did you see the apology? I said, no, I wasn't even checking for it, right? Because I already know how Brianna do. She don't do a genuine apology. She never did one for that I could say genuine, right? So I'm on Miss D's platform, and I'm just speaking my opinion. And somebody in the chat was like, D, just go look at the apology. Just go look. I'm like, oh, I don't need to see it. I already know, you know, how the girl moved. So, but after I got off of Miss D's live, I said, well, let me go and check out this apology. And I went and checked it out. And it seemed sincere. It did. It seemed sincere. I said, well, This is the first time in life I feel like Brianna is being real. She said, stop. If y'all don't hear it come out of her mouth, it ain't come from her, right? All of this stuff, right? I'm like, okay. Toya and Brianna done fixed it, and they done came out and fixed their family. They're trying to make peace in the family. Now, if it's not real, guess what? It's not real. This is, when I looked at that apology, I felt like, yo, I don't have a dog in the fight because that's their family. That's their family. They're trying to get off the internet and quit, having all of us in their business. So I said I can respect that, and I can respect their wishes and get up out of their business if this is what they're saying. And I kind of wanted to respect their wishes. You feel me? Because that's the type of Negro I am. If I'm telling you, yo, this ain't your marriage, this ain't this ain't your auntie, this ain't your cousin, this ain't your, this is my daughter's cousin or auntie, and we want y'all to just leave us alone, then y'all should respect me. So I'm feeling like, yo, let's respect that. At this point, Amor came out and said, yo, she gonna stop dragging Robert for Brianna's sake, but she wasn't through dragging the family or something of that nature. I'm paraphrasing because I don't know exactly what was said. But I heard that was something like, she just said she's going to stop dragging one of the parties, not everybody. So whether she said it or indirectly said it, it was the way we perceived it, right? So if we perceived it in that manner, that's what we thought. Now, then she doubled back and said, you know what, y'all? I'm done. I'm not talking about it no more. And she did go to her platform and try to tell her subscribers that she is done dragging this family. Now, people in her chat, and I was in the bushes, started asking her, no, you shouldn't stop. No, you shouldn't this. She was like, well, honey, just unsubscribe. I can tell that Amora was getting tired of being the woman that she became. She was getting tired. She's telling her own subs to unsubscribe. Move on. I'm stopping. That was before she really was offended by Brianna. Now, something happened in between that live and the phone call she had to have with Brianna. And the phone call she had with Brianna cussed her butt out, right? She cussed her out. Told her to get mind your effing business. We ain't tell you to speak for us. We ain't tell you to do none of this effing stuff. If I want to argue with my nigga, I can argue with my nigga, right? So then Amor came and tripled down and said, F it. We all been played. We all been played. Must move on. This was before the day of the apology. She went live 3 times prior to doing the live with the apology. So you have to go back and you have to watch Amor's platform. She went live 3 times prior to that apology. So now she's pissed off with Brianna because Brianna done peed in her face, right? She done pissed in her face. Told her to F off. Now, first of all, prior to that phone call, you got to remember, Brianna did a shout out, right? She shouted everybody out but Amor. Shouted everybody out. She did a shout out to her little beehive and everybody else she was taking with her. She didn't give Amor no shout out, no love. Just disrespectful. Flat out disrespectful to this woman. And that must have initiated the phone call. Then she got even indignant and ignorant on the phone call with Amor and told her, if I want to argue with my nigga, I can argue with my nigga. That's what prompted Amor to finally come out and say, you know what? I'm done. And she meant it, whether you want to believe it or not. She meant that thing. She was done. She done got played. She done got peed in her face. She done got egg in her face. She done got, you understand what I'm saying? She done got all this stuff that happened to her by standing up for this woman who was so ungrateful. Couldn't even give this woman a shout out. I mean, Brianna used her until she was done through with her. You understand? And when she was through with her, she threw her out like a piece of tissue and flushed it down the toilet. Okay? So this is what happened. And next thing you know, she lied, and there's an apology. But what most of y'all don't know, that there were some back-end conversations that led up to that next live where she did the apologies to the Little Truth side. And if she was to ever come out and tell it all, I'm in favor of that, Kimberly. I am. I'm in total favor. I'm going to pin this comment. Exactly, Kimberly. But see, that's a perfect world, Kimberly. That's your morals and standards you speaking from. That's what you would want humankind to be like. But everybody's not that. We could question everything that we want to. It's just like this, Kimberly. It's even like this. If somebody was a drunk, right? A drunk was out driving and had a head-on collision. He drinking now, had a head-on collision, and he unalived the oncoming vehicle. It could have been a whole family in that car. And that person who was drinking and driving outlived the accident. Now he's going to jail for manslaughter, right? He's going to jail for manslaughter. And when he gets in the courtroom, the courtroom is still going to allow that man to have his final words before they take him in the back room. But what most people ain't going to do is accept anything he has to say in that moment. They're not going to do it. It could have been a person who never did that in their life, but finally did it for the first time and took out a whole family. And now they're going to prison for the rest of their life. And now here they are for manslaughter. I know truck drivers literally got caught up on faulty equipment, took out people, and he's serving time. You understand what I'm saying? For manslaughter. And it's something he's doing for his living every day to put food on his table. But because he missed some things with his equipment and something went south, now he done took out some family. Now he's in jail for manslaughter. And a lot of people would never forgive him. Forgive that man. You see what I'm saying? So we can say what people would do and what it should have took. We can make up all of these things that we will feel vindicated, or we will feel like that it seems right to have closure in that moment. But we know that we're not designed to accept everybody's process. So if you're not going to accept people's process, and you feel like every process should be almost identical to get to a certain ending, if that's what you're saying, then that's how you must move and you live and you look at everything. I don't look at everything like that. I do not look at everything lining up exactly how I think it should line up in order for me to see if it's honest or pure. You understand me? I know I put my life on the line every day. I ran a trucking company for almost 20 years. And I had truck drivers in accidents. I had truck drivers, I have been, people have tried to sue me before, this, that, and the third. Why? Because I'm the owner of the company. And I can go down for something somebody else do. Why? Because I'm the owner of the company. It happens all the time. So what Amor did not do for us, y'all, I'm telling you, try to find it in you to not be the judge. Let God judge it. Let God, if you put it in God's hand, I promise you, he ain't gonna let nobody get away. He ain't gonna let nobody get away with nothing. He don't do it. The vengeance belongs to the Lord. See, and that's, if you move like that, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. If you understood that scripture, I don't care if you, that's what makes me understand, even when I think I deserve an apology, I can live my life in peace, because it don't matter if that person ever come and apologize or do right by me ever again in life. Why? Because God ain't gonna let them get away. He ain't gonna let it happen. You reap what you sow. I'm not about to sit here and judge folks and make it make sense to me. It ain't never gotta make sense to me. I want God to be my secret judge. Let him judge it. Because if he judge it, that means I took my hands off of it. But if I'm trying to, and this is what the problem that I have with a lot of the slander. This is the problem I have with a lot of the slander that's going on this family. Because people want to they want to distribute their own level of punishment on people. They want Kevin to suffer. They want the truth to get sick and be unalive. They want Brianna to be unalive. Like, I'm not distributing my own level of punishment on nobody. You know how many times I'll be like, man, I can't stand this person. But I have to get over that. And say, okay, God, they belong to you. They're in your hands. People don't do right by you, man. Now, Mr. Moore's in God's hand, y'all. I don't care what you say. I gave her to God. I gave her to God. And that's what I would ask y'all to do. Give her to the Lord. You cannot distribute or issue your own level of punishment. That's why I brought up the court situation, because even in court, I don't care if it's a state that renders capital murder punishment. You can go to that judge and say, Judge, I want this person prosecuted to the furthest extent of the law. And that judge still makes sure that person grace. Because guess what? He's on the judge seat. He's the one sitting there. You know what I'm saying? That truck driver probably could have took out your whole family. You sitting in there mad and mud. You want full punishment. And you may walk out of there disappointed. Why? Because the judge did not rule in your favor. So then what? You have to give it to God. You can't go out and then take that person's life. You see some of the fathers, man, that lost their loved one, or lost their daughter or something, and that father ran out in that courtroom and almost got himself arrested because he was going to go ahead and issue his own punishment in that courtroom. And I'm telling you, I'm that father right there. You do something to my little girl or my son, I may go against all kind of biblical principles and handle it on my own right there in the courtroom. You feel me? Because I don't feel like the brother gonna get what he ain't gonna get the punishment I want him to get. So I may go ahead and issue an ass whooping right there in that courtroom. You feel me? That's what most fathers gonna do. But in this saga, it's easy to give it to God. It's easy. It's easy. That's simple. That is the most simplest thing you can do. That's why I don't understand why Kevin is still fighting the battle. They could easily just leave a brother alone. That's simple. I don't understand why people are still trying to figure out what the truth is doing. It's simple to give him to God. But you see folk coming live every other day. Don't use their platform to take the brother out. You had Kimberly, and this is not allowed to go against any of your feelings. I'm telling you. I'm with you 100%. I understand why you can't get over it. But maybe I can be that buffer. You understand what I'm saying? It says it's time to let it go. It's time. It's time to let it go. There's a lot of power in letting things go. You don't understand. You don't understand what is being held back because we can't let certain things go. You don't understand how many blessings God has prepared, but people can't get to it because they're holding on to something that happened. If you understood the power of letting go, I'm telling you, I operate in that power now. I don't care. It could be my wife, it could be my kids. If I feel like it's time to let it go, it's time to let it go. That means if you're ready to leave, I'm gonna help you drive. I'm gonna get the U-Haul. I'm gonna help you book it, and let's let this thing go. I'm not about to sit back and wallow in pity, wallow in tears and fear of what that somebody done did to me. No more. I've been through that, but now I got the power to let go, and I let folk go. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't got to sit here and figure it out no more. We ain't got to go through what you did to me and why it hurt so bad. Nuh-uh. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. That's why it's a saga part 2. Folk ain't letting nothing go. That's why we here. And Kimberly, I'm with you, girl. I understand. I'm feeling you. I'm feeling everything you saying. There you go. Now, if y'all see DHam, I was in the Morris chat and I was trolling. It felt so good to troll. I ain't never know that I would feel so good at trolling some of the people. Because Amor was upset, y'all. Amor was upset about that divorce party. She was upset. And she had every right to be upset about that divorce party. Them people got lied to again. They got bamboozled. I got the flyer, right? I got the flyer to the divorce party. I got the flyer. And it looked like it was supposed to be a private situation for her and her followers to celebrate the fact that she finally made it through a divorce. These people had held her down, and they got to the other side of this whole saga, and they were gonna turn up together. That's how it was presented. I'm gonna pin your comment, Kimberly. But Amor came out and said, "Hell no! You know what? I could have got clubbed. I could have got clubbed upside my head. This woman walked in with security. She's standing behind a fake pink velvet rope, and only a select few can get behind there with her for the turn up. Like, yo, Saga Part 2. I want more. I wish more just keep talking about it. You know what I mean? Just keep coming live. She had like over 800, almost 900 people in that chat. Keep going live. That's what Kimberly wants. She want to know the truth. Keep going live more and spilling the beans. Because you know what? I was in that chat. Breehive coming up in that chat trying to disrupt the chat. I said, Breehive, shut up. I said, shut the F up. I had fun with that. There was another girl named Sassy. Came up in there, all up in there trying to get them more to shut up. I said, shut up, Sassy. Shut the hell up. We don't want to hear from y'all right now. We don't want to hear from the Breehives of the world. We don't want to hear from no Sassy and nobody else. We want to hear from Amor. We want to know what's on Amor's mind right now. What she got to say about this whole thing. If I can encourage Amor to come clean and tell it all, DHam's going to do it. Come on clean with it, Amor. Just tell it all. Shame the devil. Let us hear the scoop. Don't worry about the true side laughing and having fun with it. Just tell it all. Just be real about it. Because if anybody can do some dragging, Amora can do some dragging. She was dragging the hell out of that divorce party, y'all. Woo! I was there for the tea, you feel me? Oh. Now, you know I ain't no female, so I DHam ain't drinking that hot tea. I like that iced tea. You gotta put some ice cubes in it for DHam, you feel me? I'm a whole man in this game, you feel me? I need some iced tea. Make that iced tea. I need that iced tea. Woo! Amore, you funny. She was saying I could have got clubbed upside my head. All the dragging I done did, all the windmilling I done did. Yo, oh my God, I was in tears. I was in tears. Oh my God, I'm more funny now. Now, Kimberly, you can't take it from her now. When she got ready to drag Rihanna, boy, that day was funny. Oh Lord. I was in tears. I was in the bushes, boy. DHam had to come up out the bush and say, "Shut up, Rihanna. Shut up. Get out the chat." Woo! Woo! I'm trying DDTV, man. Listen, man. That live was funny. I don't care what y'all say, man. Y'all can be mad at it more. And y'all have every right to be mad. I'm not telling you to take your anger away. But that woman showing up funny. When she ready to drag somebody getting drugged. You feel me? That's why I'm like, yo, just go ahead and tell it all, Amore. Just go ahead. All she need to do for the next 7 months is come out and do a little bit of dragging about what was going on. And then by the end of 7 months, we'll have a whole story. She just need to just break it down. Break it down. And just let us hear it. We want to know. We want to know. Just give it to us. Straight, no chaser. We want to know what's going on. Man, listen, Kimberly, I was in there trolling like a mother. And you know that is fun to do. I see why people had so many different pages. Now I ain't gonna go to that extent to start trolling from multiple pages. But man, that was fun, man. I had fun with that. I had fun with that troll. Like and you knew you weren't gonna get blocked. You feel me? Because any other time, Amore would have unblocked me. If DHam come up in there, I would have been blocked. Man, I had fun with that. I want Bree Hive to go get a job. Get out, get up out of that daggone hive and go get you a job. And quit over here trying to live off of Brianna. That woman there, she done did too much. You talking about somebody who did too much. That girl has done the most. And then she gonna call herself waking up late for the party. Hell no, you ain't wake up late for that party. You scared somebody's gonna climb you up. She was scared somebody was gonna show up and club her. Club her upside the damn head. They only had Brianna was so clever, man. Listen, man. Let me talk about this divorce part. This chick was so clever. I want y'all to think about this now. Don't give me too much to read in the chat. I want y'all to just hear me out for a second. This chick called up to the establishment and she said, "Yes, I am a big influencer and I'm going to be celebrating my divorce at your establishment on such amount of day on 3/29. And I want to know, do you have a way to secure me?" Now, I want you to understand this. She could not bring her own security into a place into an establishment. She couldn't do it, right? Why? Because they're not going to let nobody armed come up in their place just for an influencer, right? So the dude at the spot, he must say, listen, well, we understand you big time. You can bring your little poster. You can put it on the wall. We got a little place for you to have it at. We can give you one table, one table, just to put your drinks on. But other than that, you got to use our own security, and we're going to provide it for you. Now, she got the security of the establishment. Now, these are the same Negroes. Now, Miss Dad told it. She told the story. She said these are the same Negroes that patted her down to get inside, to get inside the place, right? She said that this was the same dudes. And when Brianna came in there, they had the DJ prepared to play Brigone. And Brianna walked in there with the same security that was there, you know what I'm saying? That was there patting everybody down, frisking everybody. These dudes came in there like she's some, you know what I mean? Like she really Beyonce or somebody. I came up in there with these two big dudes. And they told me it was some Amazon chick, some basketball player like style chick, some girl that's like 6'5" or something like that, all up in there. She come up in there with this crew and act like she had private security. Lord have, you can't make this up. Now, what this did was, because she made a more in the beehive and understood that this was her party. She told them to come in the 90s Freaknik. Come in 90s Freaknik, and we about to turn up. Little did they know, they had no security. You can't make this up. This is a bar and grill, a spot that has no permit to sell food. You up in there just liquor and cake. This is the most liquor, lollipop, and cake. Now, had we still been beefing, like Amor said, had we still been beefing, it would have been up in stuff. So you don't know who would have came to that party. We all knew where it was at. We all knew where it was at. So if the address in a location has been put out on a flyer, and everybody knows that this is a place where anybody can come to, but she's fooling her people like it's her thing. This is my event, and I'm going to secure it for y'all. Y'all just pull up on me. But when you get there, she's the only one behind the rope with the security from the establishment. So now instead of these security officers securing the venue, they're securing her. I mean, you can't make this up. I swear to God, this thing's so funny to me. And so they playing Brigone. She got a poster. Lord, I wasn't gonna talk about this party, but she got a poster up, y'all, and she over there with the security team, and she behind the rope, turning up. Now, she bringing in these ratchet has-been stars. Delicious. The girl that was with Flavor Flav, you feel me? Slept with Flavor Flav on the Flavor Flav show. And she's turning up with this girl, Delicious. Lord have mercy. I don't know. That somebody said Johnny Blaze was there. Johnny Blaze was not there. I don't know. But how do you do your beehive like that? I just want to know. How do you go and do these women like that? How do you lie to them? First of all, I'm not coming to no party ain't got no food. I'm not just, man, what are they doing in the ATL? They just drinking and dancing because you got a good fire DJ? So all you need is some liquor? You can't get no chicken wings? You can't get a French fry, man? What the hell? They said it wasn't even a food truck outside the joint. There wasn't even a food truck. Man, there wasn't no food truck. Look, man, this is the most ratchet event you could ever, like, if anybody followed her to another event, and y'all make it plain to me, was she taking people money to show up to this event in the beginning? Was she saying, like, yo, I'm paying for this, paying for that? Man, no wings, man. No chicken wings. You couldn't even get a deep fried, cheese stick up in that joint. Man, she would have been better off going to a strip club. At least you would have got some of them daggone Lou pepper wings. You feel me? You could have got some of them pepper wings. Man, come on now. She had everyone thinking she secured the venue. Yep. That part. Yup. That part. You wasn't even getting a lot in the cup. So you know how much money you was gonna be burning throughout the night just to get tipsy? Like, yo, that part, that spot is a full ripoff, man. That's a full ripoff. Now they had a fire DJ now. You gotta give it to the DJ. He was fired. But come on now. ATL, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. If that's how y'all party, man, y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Y'all should expect more. But I can say this. There was no cover charge. So if she took somebody's money to show up to this event, she need to pay them back their money. Because that wasn't a free event. Like, you could go up in there free of charge. And all you got to do is, like, buy your drink. So I give it to the establishment for that part. At least they didn't charge you at the door. But at the end of the day, man, Rihanna need to pay some of these people back their money. People who rock with her the long way talking about they overslept. How you oversleep? No, you were scared. You may have got clubbed upside your head when you heard that it was an open, it wasn't even her joint. It wasn't even her venue. This wasn't even her divorce party. This was an open situation to all the ATL, whoever they could fit in the capacity that could be there. Had the majority of her supporters showed up, they wouldn't even been able to get inside the joint because it would have been over capacity. This was the worst farce of a divorce party you could ever put on. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, man. There you go, DDTV. She was doing some type of charging, D-Mail. That's what I remember. There you go, 3G. Look, man, this divorce party, that to me was the start of the SAGA 2. I know some of y'all content creators are through covering the story. But man, SAGA Part 2 is when the divorce party. And I'm more upset about this man. Listen, man, I had fun. I had so much fun listening to more. Drag the hell out of this party. I had fun. A more deserved to have drugged that party. Because it wasn't right. This is what they had to put up with Brianna. All of these false and fake, you know what I'm saying? All of this fake love. All this fake love she gives. That's not right, man. You can't be out here giving fake love. You can't be out here giving fake love. Paying for your friends to be around you and they don't like you. You don't like them, but you paying for these people. All this fake love, and the folk that supported you, they gotta see. That's why y'all. This is why you don't get fanned out for nobody. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I'm not getting fanned out for nobody. You know what I mean? I see you when I see you, and if I don't, I won't. You feel me? That's it. That's it, man. I'm just telling you, man. You don't get fanned out for these people getting fake love like that. Brianna need to be ashamed of herself. Now, did she have fun at her divorce party? Yes, she did. She did have fun. That's how they party in the A, Renita? Dang, that's crazy now. She said, DHam, that's just how they party in the A. Our people are lost. No self-love, no self-respect. I love my people, but we got to do. Come on, Renita. They could have did a better party than that. Like Brianna, with Brianna's status, she could have had a party planner, secure a venue, still had VIP in the place where she did a meet and greet with her followers, and they could have literally turned up. She could have still had protection. You did not have to lie to these people like that. You didn't have to lie to them. And then you don't know nobody want us to call her lie on you. Man, you ain't have to lie to them people. oh, oh, I want some clarity. I want Brianna to come forward and tell us why she lied. Why did you lie about your divorce party? I need to know. Now, this is puzzling to me. Why did you lie? Let's see what she said here. She didn't even acknowledge her supporters. This is Danielle Williams. She said she didn't even acknowledge her supporters. She did even walk around the club to take pics with them. She kept her scary tail behind. You daggone right. My bad if I'm reading it kind of sloppy because I'm driving at the same time. But you daggone right. She didn't even acknowledge them. Now, there was a brother there that gave her, he was wearing a pink jacket. Y'all remember that? He was wearing a pink jacket and he gave her a pink jacket. Now, he gave this brother, think about this. What was that about? Woo! Boy, if you could, maybe the whole party was fake. Maybe even the fun was fake to me. I don't know. You couldn't believe nothing happening at this divorce party. You couldn't even believe the gift that was given in that moment. Why are you giving this chick a pink jacket, my brother? You said Bree gonna do what? Said yeah, Bree keep trying to pimp. She gon' there you go. There you go, DDTV. Like, look, Bree she showed up looking like Run DMC, right? She showed up like she was J Master J or somebody. Boy, what the hell? I said, what kind of costume? She all up in the car, talking about, yeah, he couldn't even get close to Brianna. She had security. That's how it really was. That's how it really was. It wasn't real, woman. Wasn't nothing about that party party real. You ain't had no place to even cut the cake. Had one cake on the floor. That's how real it was. Man, one cake was on the floor and one cake stood there like a statue. Like the most ratchet cake in the world for a 30-some-year-old woman. Like, come on, make it make sense. We understand the freaknik, but come on now. Come on now. You want to go down as a real freak in life? That's your goal? you want to be the freak? Freak in the morning, freak in the evening. I would be the freak. Yeah. You want to be the freak. What in the world, man? Look, man, if I'm getting a divorce, man, I'm not about to throw a pimp party. You understand what I'm saying? My theme is pimp. 1980s pimp. Come on. Y'all call me crazy. So you want to be a freak. Oh, Jesus. Lord, I can't make this make sense. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't get it, Gloria. Man, that party, and I said I wasn't gonna talk about that party. But DHam couldn't help it, y'all. Y'all, please forgive me. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. But come on, man. Them women, man, is wrong for what they did to their supporters, man. That Bree girl, all I'm talking about, she in love with Rihanna. She in love, you can tell. You can tell. It's a love like stalkish type of love. I'm a stalker. I'm a stalker. Oh, Jesus. Oh, why are you stalking that woman? All up in your daggone J Master Flash uniform. Get up out of here with that. And I'm telling you right now, Bree, if I see you in the more chat again trying to bully Amore for telling the truth, I'm coming in there trolling. Let Amore tell her truth. Okay? She don't need you in there trying to stop her and keep her from telling the truth. Let her tell the truth. And if one of you sassy girls want to get up in there again, y'all stay up out of her chat. I'm telling Amore, tell your moms to be Johnny on it. As soon as you see a Bree High page, hurry up and get her up out of here. Hurry up and get that girl up out of there. What y'all got to do? Block her? Block. Get them people out of that chat. You go ahead and tell your truth. Because Kimberly want to know. Right? Me and Kimberly want to know the truth. So you ain't got to bow down on people. Matter of fact, you come under DHam of protection, and we're going to go ahead and let you tell it all. Let you spill your beans. Just go ahead and tell it all. Ain't nobody worried about Bree High enough. All the 500 different pages they got. Tell your truth, girl. Go on and tell your truth. Now all of a sudden they want to come up all in your channel trying to troll you from telling the truth because they making it look like you shouldn't do this. Well, you see what they just did to you. You see how they played you to the left. That right, DDTV. We got to protect them more. They gonna get mad at us, DDTV. But we want them more to tell the truth. We don't want to get bullied. Come on now. We got to get the truth up out of this thing. Because they came up in there trying to put pressure on her. You feel me? She ain't got time to be reading y'all phony ass comments. Stay out of her comments. She got time she trying to tell what's on her mind. Say, if Bree didn't say anything to them behind that keyboard, what make you think she would say, hold on, the comment move. She would say something in person. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. Like you gotta understand this. Amore know a whole lot. She know a whole lot. But y'all gotta see, and that's the reason why a lot of people don't want to tell their truth, because people still gonna judge it. Like, you got to let her be real. When she let it come out. Don't judge it. If you want to know it, don't judge it. You know, don't put all this judgment around it. Like, why she could, like, a lot of times people don't feel comfortable. And I know for a fact that they're holding cards on Amore just like Amore got on them. That's a fact. They hold cards. Thank you, Renita. You daggone right. You daggone right. Them women went to that divorce party with no class. Did you see Delicious? I mean, the girl got to be about 57, 50, almost 60. She's still in there supporting divorce. Man, this is who you turning up with? You can't make this up. You turning up with some woman who been all on national TV having sex with Flavor Flav. And this is who you gonna turn up with at your divorce party. Lord, that's what lets you know it's all about clout. They don't care about the track record and the history of these women. If they got a name out here, that's all that matters to them. She's delicious. Ain't nothing delicious about her. I mean, ain't nobody lining up to eat that. Man, she better go somewhere where nobody know her. But if you know her, man, you ain't lining up for that. You ain't lining up. DDTV, am I telling the truth? You ain't lining up to see no delicious. Come on now. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth now. You ain't lining up for that, brother. She may have looked fine on Flavor of Love, but that was about it. The minute she was on there doing all that crazy stuff on Flavor of Love, her stock went down. Like, no more stock. Ain't no more stock. Matter of fact, you on a TV show going up against 20 different women for one man. You on a TV show and you got to keep beating out these women on dates for one Negro that looks, come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. That woman's stock is gone. She got no stock. Okay? And that's who you choose to turn up with? Man, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. The truth, you dodged the bullet. You dodged the bullet, brother. Make sure your next picks are correct, brother, that you don't get caught up, man. You dodged one right there, my brother. You got up out of there. Got up out of there with your Superman cape. Yeah, you got up out of there, man. You talking about a freaknik party. Man, get out of here. Who trying to be a freak? Who trying to be a freak? You need a woman in the street in a what? Come on, Diddy TV, help me out, man. You need a woman in the street. You need a woman in the street and a freak. What you need? You need a classy woman in the street. And a freak in the bed. You feel me? That's what you need. You don't need all this ratchet raunchiness going on with no type of class. There you go, child. You don't See, these women don't know. They stock just went down. Man, you can't keep, man, come on, you can't make this make sense to me. But yeah, Mr. Moore got, listen, we got to give her protection. Because I see already that these women don't want her to tell the truth. The more of you listening to DHam, tell your truth. You come on my platform now. You come on DHam platform and just spill it all. Just let it go. Don't even worry about what these women saying. Just let it go. Free yourself. Ain't that what Ivana, what's that woman that did that? She left Oprah and became this woman that helped everybody in their relationship. And she said she used to do that. Free yourself. Free yourself. Her name Yvonne something. You gotta free yourself, girl. Free it. Free yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's right. Yvonne or whatever her name is. Ayana. That's it. That's it, Miss V. These women don't know how to be women, man. You understand what I'm saying? You don't know how to be women. You can't be at no freak neck and you in your 60s. You better get home and make some biscuits or something. Because you may try to drop it and can't pick it back up. You know what you talking about? You out there at the Freaknik party. That damn Delicious need to sit her butt down somewhere. That chick been ran through. You hear me? Ran. Don't sit your butt down. All of these dusty women. Man, get out of here. They were all looking dusty at that party. Everybody but my Miss Dad. You understand what I'm saying? Miss Dad was there getting the tea. Miss Dad pulled up. You feel me? She was good. She was ready to club somebody. Hey, Miss Dad could have. She would have hit the. Hey, you want Miss Dad ain't nothing to play with now. She would have been the one up in there clubbing. Miss Dad would have probably put that paw on you. Snatch that fake wig up out your head. You know what I'm saying? Miss Dad said that PM. The security guard that patted me down was the security guard for Brianna. I said, come on, Miss Dad, you can't be serious. No, it was the same dudes. It was the same dudes. I said, nah, that ain't how it works, Miss Dad. When somebody said they got their own security, they come up in there with their own security. She said, nah, this was the same dudes that was doing the patting at the door. Oh, Jesus. What did the club owner do? Club owner's like, look, we know you social media celebrity, but you got to use our security. You know, we going to protect you. Oh, oh, oh my God. She said, well, I want y'all to know I'm going to have on like a Gucci sweater skirt outfit. So y'all know it's me when I pull up. When I pull up with that Gucci sweater skirt outfit and I have on my glasses, y'all know it's me. So then when I come through the line, then y'all put the rope out, make sure nobody else can come in the club. And then I'ma pull up in the line and then we gonna walk in like y'all my security. How you do that? Hey y'all, this was worse than this right here was worse than Robert standing in front of that truck. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord, I gotta quit thinking about that party. I said I wasn't gonna talk about it. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Saga Part 2, y'all. Saga Part 2. I think I'm gonna have fun in Saga Part 2. I wasn't gonna do it. I said I was gonna stay away. I said I wasn't gonna be mad at nobody. I said I was done. But y'all, I'm gonna punch the clock. I think I'm coming in for Saga 2. Because at the end of the day, if it ain't gonna stop, then the least we can do is see what kind of truth we can get out of them bees, you feel me? And figure this out. Let's see what we can get. Now, more of them ain't no bees no more. So she's more now is fighting the bees. This is Saga 2. And I say, let's go ahead, y'all. Y'all get ready to get monetized. Y'all got your platforms monetized. Let's get ready to go live. Let's hear what's going on. People mad because we in the Morris chat. People upset because we won't go in the chat. We ain't fooling with people. People are upset about a lot of things that's making this a whole nother saga. And rightfully so now. I'm not taking away from my queens that I support that say, DHam, why are y'all over there in the Morris chat? I believe they have a right to feel that way because we fought this fight. We fought this fight. Now, I'm not going to take that away from them at all. So, we're going to have to get on the back end. Y'all know about the back end. We got to get on the back end and figure this thing out. So, y'all going to have to holler at me on the back end. Y'all know how messy you can get on the back end. So, I need my queens that got problems, that we got to be moving a certain way. Y'all hit me up on the back end. But DHam is coming back for Saga 2. And I'm telling y'all, this is going to be epic. We want the truth. We want to stand for truth. Saga 2 should be standing for truth. And we want to know what happened. We want to know the secrets. What was going on in the Beehive? What was going on? Because y'all remember, after our saga on our side ended, we started revealing our back end conversations and the different things that issues we had, and we almost had our own saga, right? We were fighting amongst each other, right? And we still haven't stopped that part. So DHam's like, F it. I'm gonna go. I went on Uppers Live. I went everybody live. I was telling I'm like, man, I gotta tell my back end story. I gotta tell my back end story. So I told my back end story. And some folks still probably mad at me because I was on the back end. I did get a little messy. I ain't gonna lie. I can't lie. Now that's something I'm not proud of. So I had to apologize to Sweet Ma and everybody else because DHam shouldn't have been doing none of that. But I didn't have no problems with none of these content creators. Not one. Especially Sweet Ma. I had no problems with nobody. But trying to figure out who was the ops and who was the ops and all of this stuff, it got messy in the back end. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm prepared for Saga 2. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my platforms. I'm gonna be keeping up with the drama, and I'm just gonna say, forget it. Since it ain't gonna end, why should it end? We should just go ahead, strap on in, get put your seatbelt on, brace yourself, and let's go for broke. Now, if y'all get mad this time, DHam ain't fixing it. Now, y'all upset, I'm not getting involved now. Y'all get angry at one content creator for doing one thing, I'm not getting involved. Now, I done made my peace with my queens, and I ain't falling back out with them again. But I'm going to get involved in this saga, though. I want to know what's going on. I want to know. I think nobody's ready to leave. That's what I believe. That's the part right there, Gloria did. I just said that a little while ago. If Amore begin to start talking, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. She might as well go ahead and tell her story. She might as well get ready to tell it all, little by little. little by little. Go ahead and tell your story more, because we ready. I think a lot of us now we understand the saga. It ain't gonna end, y'all. It just ain't ending. You either have to do like somebody said, I'm taking a break. Take a break, come back. take a bathroom break, come back. You feel me? Like you can't, like this ain't going nowhere. People upset. People mad. They mad. They even mad at the fact that we are now piecing it up. They mad at everything. And they have every right to be. I can't take it from them. I can't take it from them. They mad about a lot of this. And listen, y'all, there's still people who won't go on certain people's chats. I mean, you can't make this up now. You can't make this up. So I'm prepared for Saga 2. I think I'm gonna be right there front and center, man. I've been trying to avoid it. The last few days I ain't been coming on. I'm like, man, let me avoid this stuff. But you know what, man? I'm all right. I mean, they came from my boy Big Cheese. Yo, Big Cheese. Big Cheese said he quit. Man, look, man. This stuff right here it'll make you want to quit. But then you can't realize, you know what? I can't quit. They need me. Yes, we need you. Amber said she quit. Now let me tell you why the saga ain't gonna end. Now Amber's my girl. I swear Amber's my girl. She's so funny to me. Amber said, I ain't going live no more, y'all. But Amber, if you drop that link, Amber's on your platform. I said, Amber ain't gonna quit. She's living vicariously through other people's platforms. Yo, I said, I love that girl, Amber, boy. Y'all can't say nothing to me about Amber. I laugh. Amber's so funny to me. She's hilarious. She said she quit. She ain't going live no more. But boy, every time I go to YouTube, she on somebody playing. I swear to God, she'll be on that panel just to talking her stuff. Woo, woo. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Ain't nobody left the saga. And you can say what you want. Ain't nobody left the saga now. Ain't nobody left. If they leave, they're coming right back. So I'm prepared for Saga 2. Y'all get at me, man. Y'all get at me. Let me know. Let me know when y'all ready. Who going live next? I might as well. Enjoy this saga. Exactly, Gloria. I saw that. I saw she went live. I went up in there. I said, Amber just went live. She just went live, Lord. She ain't playing in these YouTube streets. Now, y'all can say what you want. Amber ain't playing now. She ain't playing. Amber ain't playing with these YouTube. Yeah, I think we all addicted at this point. I think we all have an addiction. The saga is real. Now, the saga's real now. There you go, Integrity. Unload that clip. Unload it. Or more if you listen, unload the clip. Just go ahead now. Just tell your story now. Tell your story. Yes, Miss B, we hooked. We is hooked. This has been one of the longest soap operas in my entire life. Now, when I back in the day, I used to like some soap opera. Once you watch one soap opera, you don't want to stay. You don't want to come back and watch the next. What happened next? So I got hooked on that Passion. Y'all remember Passion? I will watch me some Passions, man. Little Timmy. Oh, I'll be watching some Passion. I was like, man, I can't believe it. I was unemployed too. I was home doing nothing. Post been looking for a job. I'm sitting at home. I'm sitting up in the crib watching Passion. Oh, oh, oh. y'all, y'all better quit playing. I was up in there hooked on Passion, boy. I was like, man, if my homeboys knew I was up in here watching soap operas, man, they'll probably get me. I'm up in there watching Days of Our Lives, Passion. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna start no General Hospital or nothing like that. But Days of Our Lives had me now. And that Passion, I said, this right here. I'm up in there all hooked, listening, trying to see what's gonna happen next. Trying to get back home to get to some Passion. Okay, Felicia Barnes. There we go. My girl Felicia in the building. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Felicia? We having fun with it, Felicia. We having fun. Oh yes, having fun. Girl, I'm so glad you didn't go to that party. I'm glad you ain't go to that party, Felicia. Woo! Cause I would have been offended if I didn't make it behind that rope. I would have been, man, my feelings. I mean, I would have been like, hold on now, hold on, hold on. Stop the press. Shanae not getting in. Shanae not getting in. Woo, woo, woo. You remember when Shanae couldn't get in the fight party for Martin across the Shanae. Shanae not getting in. They were like, no, you can't get in unless you got $10. Oh, oh, $10. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. That party was wrong. She should have told her people, man, that y'all could get behind the rope. She should have told us. She should have made sure y'all knew. Oh Lord, I'm trying not to laugh. Lord, I'm trying not to laugh. Woo! You have a VIP service? There you go. Felicia, you would have had to call and make your own arrangements, girl. You would have had to call to make your own arrangements. You feel me? But you come party with DHam. Hey, y'all, hey, we gonna all get the same treat. We gonna be partying together. It's gonna be a real turn up. That's what I was trying to do with outside. I was trying to do a real turn up. I wasn't gonna do y'all like that. No way. No way. Y'all was gonna be turned up. Y'all gonna be turned up with DHam. We was gonna have a real party, and we was gonna have catering. Come on now. Y'all was gonna eat good, dance good. You know what I mean? That's how you put one together. You cater that thing out, and you open there. But one thing about it, Felicia, you would have had to eat before you went to that party drinking all that liquor. There wasn't no food being served. Wasn't no food up in that joint. Girl, they only had lollipops. I ain't no way, man. They tell me you can't be drinking on an empty stomach. That's what real drinkers tell me. You can't be, you can't be, you can't be drinking on an empty stomach. You better have you some chicken wings or something. You up in there with all them black people and y'all sweating and gyrating and y'all like that word gyrate? You up? I got that off of Tyler Perry. You up in there gyrating? What's that? On a family reunion, Tyler Perry, when Cicely Tyson came out there and said, "Y'all out here gyrating." Y'all up in there gyrating and all of that. Turn up with some liquor and lollipops. Man, ATL, I'm ashamed of y'all, man. Y'all, anybody from the A, y'all should be ducking. Y'all shouldn't even let nobody from the A right now. Y'all can't be proud of that, man. Y'all can't be proud of that. Y'all cannot be proud of how y'all turn up in the club with liquor and lollipops. No, Felicia. No, Felicia. I'm telling you, we had inside scoop. We had the inside scoop. We had the inside scoop. It was a bar and grill, but there was no food to be served. Somebody from the team The Truth was there. They said, well, no food, no food. There wasn't no food up in that building. Matter of fact, Miss Deb had to go to the Waffle House after she left that joint. She had to go to the Waffle House. And that's a fact. Now, she told it now. She said, wasn't no food being passed around that place. Was no food. You ain't see a chicken wing? You was there? You said you was there, Felicia? Now, Felicia, tell the truth now. I'll drop the link, let you tell your story now. It was a fake bar. That's what I. It was a fake bar and grill. And in DHam, I was gonna call that owner and tell him about himself, man. You can't be up in here with a liquor license and no permit to sell food. Man, who gonna come in your establishment like that, man? Nobody coming up in there like that. Okay, at what time, Felicia, did they sell the food? Did it end at like 8 o'clock right before the partying started? It's supposed to be a bar and grill. Now we heard. Now where's Miss Dab? Is Miss Dab in my chat? Miss Dab was there. There was no place to order the food. That's what she told us. Now, Felicia, we know it was a bar and grill. It was a bar. It was a bar with no grill bean. Nobody turned the fire. Nobody turned them burners on. Now nobody. The grease on. One of them being drunk. They said one of them. Yo, now, hey, if I'm lying, I'm lying. Now, that's what Miss Dad told us. That's the word on the street. You know what I mean? That's the word on the street now, Felicia. Now, if you was there, put a 1 in the chat. Now, I ain't gonna make you tell your story. Just put a 1 in the chat if you was there. I know it, Felicia. They ain't gonna let me live it down. How I be up here on my platform with my cups and stuff. But Felicia, put a 1 in the chat if you was there. Put a 1 in the chat if you was at the divorce party. Was you there? Because I didn't see you behind the rope. Put a 1 in the chat. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Felicia. So if you've been there before, you're right. They sell food. But the night of the divorce party, they was not selling food. Is what I was told. And I don't know why that was. You understand what I'm saying? I don't understand why that was. But I know for a fact that a lot of people felt like this was her venue, but came to find out it was a public event. It was a public event. It was a normal day in the neighborhood. The only difference is they had a 90s theme going with about the Freaknik. So that's what they were saying. But yes, it was a bar and grill, but that night it was just the bar, just open bar only. Yeah, she just tied her divorce party into the venue. Now, shout outs to the man that owns it, because he robbing them people blind down there in the A. He getting liquor, he just getting paid off of liquor only. And he know it. Like, from my understanding, he was charging them bottles in those sections. Like, you get that little VIP section, $200 bottles. $200 bottles. You got to be able to, that's where the money's coming from. Ain't nothing wrong with it, Felicia. I'm just saying, sweetie, if I would have known, like if I'm going to somebody's party, put a disclaimer in there and tell me to eat before I get there. Because I ain't trying to be partying and I only got liquor in my system. You can get sick like that. I know you. It been people in your family that you want to go to a party if they throw one again because you ain't like how it went down. Come on now. Come on now. There's some people you know that if you be like, yeah, I ain't going back to that party. I ain't going back to nothing else they throw. Now, come on, Felicia. Be real now. You come to one of DHam party in this lane, you gonna call it lame, ain't you gonna call it lame? You gonna be happy to have been there, or you gonna be happy you went there and hurried up and got the hell up out of there. Come on, Felicia, be real now. There's some parties is epic, right? Some parties go down in history. But there's some parties you glad you hurried up and got the hell on. You feel me? Yeah. I ain't gonna be up in here buying liquor. And then when you talking about what's wrong with that, you can go right down there to the liquor store and get you a $30 bottle and get tipsy. Yo, you could have had some in your purse. They didn't take it at the door. You feel me? Shit, I know how to get you. Hey, you know what you got to do when you certain cities and stuff. You know how to get your drink on before you get there. You better be tipsy before you get there. What you gonna do? Spend $400 just for your buzz? Man, quit playing. Quit playing. There you go, Felicia. That's all I'm saying. But you got to know how to live in Vegas too. You can't be if you know you balling on a budget, you better be balling on your budget. You can't be acting like you're gonna just hit the jackpot and you're gonna make it all come back overnight. Come on now. Come on now. If you on a budget, you on that baller's budget. You feel me? You better know how to get your tipsy on. And when you get there, get your little $15 sippy cup. You know what I mean? Sip on that drink and I like DHam, I babysit drinks. You feel me? I'll be there sipping all night. I ain't kicking them back like that. There you go, Felicia. You got to know how to ball on a budget. You're gonna have some good days, bad days. Money good. Sometimes money low. You got to know how to make it work. That's all I'm saying. You can't get caught up because you having a good time and you lose track of how much the establishment is wanting your money. Like you go to Caesar Palace or something like that, you better know where you at. In Vegas ain't cheap. You already know that. You can't go to certain restaurants without that reservation. Sure, they gonna hit you over the head about $300 bill by the time you walk up out of there. Well, girl, you got it like that. You got it like that. DHam ain't got it like that. I ain't gonna front now. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front with you. Liquor ain't cheap. Ain't no liquor cheap. Ain't no food cheap either. Not in Vegas. I done been to Vegas now. I done been to a couple of spots up there. Ain't nothing cheap about it. You gotta learn how to cook in your own kitchen. That's how we gonna get through in Vegas. We gonna be cooking. Girl, I'm be up in there making spaghettis and everything. I ain't gonna be thinking about no strip. Then I may go to old Vegas and just party with some of the locals. You feel me? Go to old Vegas and we gonna go turn up over there. Make my way back to the new Vegas and be right there sipping on my joint. Because hey, they got bars. You ain't gotta be drinking all in them daggone casinos. You can get your, you can get your you know where to go. You can go off the strip. Because the strip is the tourists. It's more for tourists, and people don't know where to go. But if you from there, you know where to go. Even when you come down to getting weed and stuff, you got to go off strip to get that. You can't go to that one spot where got all that fish bowl. You walking on that fish bowl and all of this stuff going on. You know what I'm talking about. You got to go to the off strip spots for that all that stuff. Trust me, I done been there now. That's right. You got to go to Fremont and have some good old fun. Come on now. See, you people see them lights and they see them hotels and they just go to spending. And you wake up, man, you realize, man, I done spent $500 in one night. I done spent $1,000 in one night. Hey Tina, you got to know how to make it. Come on, Gloria. We're gonna have open bar. You feel me? Woo! Girl, I'm about to get off of this thing. But yeah, Saga 2 is up in this stuff. It's up in this stuff. Saga 2. We covering the sagas, Felicia. Don't get mad now. We gonna be covering the saga. We all try to quit, but it ain't work. So we coming back and we covering the saga. Now I done told these people, quit putting their business on the internet. Hey, I can't help it now. I got pictures, I got clips of the party, I got clips, and I have fun in the Morris chat. I ain't gonna front, y'all. I have fun over there telling Bree High to shut up. Shut the hell up, woman. If Amora want to tell her truth, let her tell her truth. Because we still arguing and fighting, Felicia. The saga don't want to stop. That's what we saying. The saga don't want to end. It's too much fighting and arguing. So DHam said, you know what? I'm gonna stay away. I'm gonna stay away. Y'all see, I ain't went live. I've been trying to stay out the way. But man, people are still arguing and fighting over this saga. So I said, forget it. I might as well come on back and get back involved. So we are getting back involved. Well, I'm speaking for myself. I'm speaking for myself. So I will be covering the saga. Um, if somebody's posted something that I think I need to address it, I'm going to address it. And that's just that. You understand what I'm saying? You said good luck, Felicia. Thank you, girl. When was the last time you went live, Felicia? Well, I ain't seen no lives from you. Renita said, but I don't need nobody coming for me because I choose to follow who I want. This time I found content creators on the other side I like too. Well, Renita, they coming for you. That's part of the saga. They coming for you. They they said you can't be over there, over there. You can't be double sided and switching up. They coming for you. Okay, Felicia, you went live yesterday. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Yeah, you can't be everywhere now, Renita. You got to pick a side. That's what they said now. Yeah, you can't be everywhere. So we coming back. We coming back. And I'm telling y'all, I think top part two gonna be just as funny as part one. Cause we just I don't know. It just seems like it don't want to go nowhere. So we gotta see what's gonna happen. Every day is a new day. Thank you. Let's talk about it, Lady D. Thank you so much. Thank you, Doris. Hey girl. Thank you. That Doris understand where I'm coming from. It's a hot mess. You understand where I'm coming from. Got my sisters up here upset and frustrated. This saga something else. Renita said I'm grown. Well, Renita, I'm gonna be watching you in them chats. And you better stay in the bushes. Renita said she grown. She can do what she wanna do. You better stand. Thank you, Renita. You're so sweetheart. Thank you so much. But you know I'm playing with you, girl. I know you grown. I'm just saying, listen, y'all, I'm not promoting mess, y'all. Don't get what I'm saying. I'm not promoting mess. I don't want nobody arguing or feeling like they gotta address somebody. I'm just having fun at this point, as y'all can see. I'm having fun. And I've been trying to stay out the way too, because I don't like to mess myself. So I think if we understand that we can kind of figure out everybody's differences and see see how we can make it make sense. Like Kimberly came in and she explained her position, and I can respect their position. It's a lot that she seen go down that she like, yo, that don't sit well with me, and I think she has every right to feel that way. Some of our content creators, I'm not going to take their right away from what they see going on to make them feel like they're crazy or make them feel like, yo, why do y'all feel this way? Because just a couple of weeks ago, we were all still feeling that same way. But all I'm saying is some people have moved on, you know, and some people can't understand, you know, can't understand it. And I just feel like, they have that right now. And on both ends, everybody got that right. So if we go into judge it, we gotta be, we gotta understand where people coming from. So I'm not saying that nobody's wrong for moving on into other people's chats, and ain't nobody wrong for that, and ain't nobody wrong for feeling a way about it either. There you go. You a survivor? You a true survivor? Okay. There you go, Renita, and I want that for you. I want that for you. I want that for you. Let me read your comment. It says, "I'm staying in the bushes till I see what's up. I'm waiting for Felicia content. I'm a true survivor, so I'm looking forward to whoever helps me heal and grow and laugh. Nothing but love over here." That's it, girl. That's it. Now I'm so proud of you because there are some real DV stories that's in line in this that came into this saga, and a lot of you women, and that's why I can respect it. Hey, break room. Hey, girl. That's why I can respect where people feel. You know, everybody feel like they want to feel um because they've been through some things. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand. You know, sometimes it takes some time to get over what is even happened in the saga. It takes some time. Some people just can't let it go that quick. 411 Tip the Gift is in the building. Queen is in the building. You know what it is. You know what it is. Much love to you, girl. To you. Test. Okay, I got it. All right. Well, look, y'all. I'm just having fun. I love y'all. I needed some watch hours anyway. I ain't gonna lie. My watch hours is down on this page, so I had to go live on this platform only because I'm trying to get this platform back up and going. So y'all know how it is, man. If you don't go live, you start looking at your watch hours go down. You start watching everything go down because you ain't active enough in the algorithm. So you know how it go. So I went live today. The reason I understand, girl, but you came back for me though. See what I'm saying? You came back for me. Okay. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I hope I made some of y'all laugh. I hope I made some of y'all laugh. Um, but it this was just a pop up live. I felt like breaking the tension a little bit. If I could do that. Praying for my boy Big Cheese. You know what it is. Um, uh, the chill room. My brother's been going through it, here and there. So I'm be praying for my big boy, my big brother, my little brother, and making sure he good. Um, love everybody. I love everybody. I do, and I want to see your platforms grow. So that's what I'm about. So I can't wait to see even different content uh, uh, on a lot of y'all platforms. Um, Also, if you have not subscribed to Chat and Chew, which is Miss White's and I'm Chosen's new platform, please go to my community wall and grab the link and subscribe to that platform. It's still on my community wall. Um, Also, if you're new to this platform, hit the subscribe button because I'm trying to get my subs up on this platform right here. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get these subs moving on this platform, y'all. Um, Hit the like button. Keep me in the algorithm a little bit, and let's make it happen. Um, all that came through the chat today to show me love. Thank y'all so much. I had almost 200 people or so in the building, and this was a wonderful thing. Thank y'all so much. Thanks, Felicia, for coming through. Thank you, Break Room. You know what it is. Thank you, Renita. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Lupac. Thank you, who else did I see? Chatty Cat. Thank you, all of you beautiful sisters. I'm chosen. And all of you women. Josephine Edmonds. Thank you, girl. Thank you, Miss Fee. Thank you, child of God. Thank you, Gloria Dent. Thank y'all so much. Let's talk about it with Lady D. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Doris Dalton, thank you. Rebecca, thank you. I appreciate you and I love y'all. I'm ready to end this live. Y'all go ahead and go live. Y'all probably see me in your chat or on your platform. I love y'all. Be blessed and be safe.